Good morning guys and welcome to day 5 of MH Startup Ventures show. Okay, so today we're going to talk about entrepreneurship. Do you know what is entrepreneurship? Yes, entrepreneurship. So entrepreneurship is basically starting up a small or any kind of venture, okay? It doesn't have to be small. And it's about, doing what you love. It's about having your freedom, okay? It's about getting what you want in life. It's about having your passion putting into use so that you make something useful out of it. So you provide value to the world, okay? Now, I'll ask you, what is value? Okay, you probably think, what is value, right? Value is basically a thing or anything which is of importance to you, which is of importance to someone, okay? So for me to make these videos, right, what value am I providing it to you here? I am providing the knowledge and the skills and the experiences that I've gained over the years to you in just a few minutes time, okay? Just think about it. I have summed up all my 3 to 5 years of learning experience in business studies, in engineering, and I'm shrinking it down to this much and giving it to you. It's like, let's say 3 to 5 minutes, okay? Max 10 minutes, okay? Still kind of less, right? So that's what I do. Like, I keep watching a lot of videos. I learn from a lot of books, okay? And when I do all of these things, you know what it gives me? It gives me knowledge, it gives me drive, it gives me motivation, it gives me passion, okay? And that's the thing. So you need to get that as well, okay? And you could say that you're not generating any money right now, like for me, okay? I'm not generating any money right yet, okay? Because the thing is, I'm still building up, okay? I have this belief, right, okay? It depends, everything depends on your belief, okay? So I have this belief that I have to get the skill sets before I get the money, okay? It's like you can't get something if you're not ready for it, right? Just think about it. Like, let's say if you're not ready to get an A+ in your studies, do you think you can get an A+? No, you're not, right? You have to change your mind shift. You have to change your mindset, everything. When you do the mind shift from this mentality to that mentality, then you become ready. When you develop yourself, then you become ready. When you go through all the obstacles, which, by the way, makes you stronger and makes you, where you need to go, which prepares you, by the way, that is more important than, just getting it. Okay, I'll give you some examples of, giant entrepreneurs. By the way, giant means big entrepreneurs, okay? So I'll tell you some of these people's name, okay? Do you know Jeff Bezos? Yes, the founder of Amazon. Okay, do you know Bill Gates? You definitely know him, right? He's the founder of Microsoft, okay? Co-founder, actually. And then, do you know Steve Jobs? Do you know Elon Musk? Do you know Tony Robbins? Okay, I can give you hundreds of names. These guys are giants, okay? Richard Branson. Yeah, right? Massive success. Do you know what they've done in their life? Yes. They always take so much risk, okay? You have to take so much risk, okay? And actually, the risk factor is kind of similar with normal people. I mean, they're normal as well. It's just with people who go for their jobs and with people who do what they love and they try to monetize it and they try to provide value to the world through it, okay? And they definitely find a balance between it so that they can thrive as well, okay? They strive, they don't survive, okay? People in this side, they survive. The people on this side, they thrive, okay? So you can't go in survival mode, okay? We are in survival mode already. You have to go into thrive mode. And to go into the thrive mode, you know what you need to do? You need to work harder, okay? You need to push more. You need to push a little bit harder than you did yesterday, okay? There's no other competition for you than yourself, okay? You are your own competition. You need to develop. And once you become a lifelong learner, things start to come to you, okay? Maybe not immediately, but it will come definitely exactly to you, okay? Maybe in a few years time, okay? Sometimes there is this quote, okay? Sometimes it takes like 3 years to get that 1 year. Sometimes it takes 4 or 5 years to get that 1 year, okay? So it's all about that, okay? So you need to build up yourself, okay? You just can't imagine like, yes, I'm gonna get instant gratitude right now. It's not about like getting fast food, okay? You can't just do that with life, okay? Life takes everything in full payment in the beginning, okay? And once you give it to life, let's say once you keep working on your ventures non-stop, then you are going to get results. You have to have tremendous belief. You have to be a lifelong learner. And when you do that, you know what's going to happen? Yes! You are going to succeed, my friend. You are going to succeed, okay? There's no other alternative than to success, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you what Bill Gates did, okay? He never took a day off in his 20s, you know? He used to be in his cubicle, he used to code all the time, never took a day off in his 20s. Do you think anybody else than him deserved to be the richest person in the world? Anybody else him deserve to have the freedom of time? You could probably have a different idea, but I have this idea, like, he needs to have this thing. He deserves it, okay, more than anyone else, okay, because he sacrificed everything in his life, okay. There's no such thing as you get something for nothing, okay. You have to give something, then you get something in return, okay. If you give your 120, then you're gonna get 100. If you give your 80, you're gonna get 70. If you give your 70%, you're gonna get 60%, okay. So you have to target in your life a bit more, okay, higher than your level that you could ever achieve, okay, and then you're gonna push, my friend, okay, then you're gonna push yourself, my friend, and then you're gonna have growth. And once you become stronger, once you become able, then you're gonna get whatever you want in life, okay. It's all about that. It's all about preparing yourself. It's all about bringing yourself from this height to this height, and then you are ready to get whatever you want in your life. You have to have tremendous belief. You have to have tremendous passion. You have to have tremendous persistence, okay. Persistence, you know what persistence means? You have to keep going. You have to be resilient. You have to keep going at it again and again and again and again. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit thirsty, that's why. Anyway, that's the thing. So you can't give up, okay? You can't give up on the first sign of obstacle. You have to go through it, and that's all about entrepreneurship, my friend. And I have this metaphor for entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is about, like, you know, amazing things, okay? Entrepreneurship is about providing value to the world. Entrepreneurship is about doing what you love, okay, doing it with passion, okay, never do it miserably. Entrepreneurship is about more than 9 to 5. It's about 24/7, okay. If you do the work in the daytime, you do the work in the nighttime, in your mind, when you're asleep, in your dreams, in your subconscious, everywhere, okay. And it's all about that entrepreneurship. And when you keep immersing yourself, when you go burning all the bridges behind and you go fully, okay, there's no plan B, there's only that, then you will see results, my friend. Then you will see results. Okay, for me, maybe I still have a little bit of bridges behind me. That's the reality, my friend. It's very difficult to fully immerse yourself, okay. So I'll tell you what happened, okay. So you know Steve Jobs, right? The guy who created Apple, like co-founder. Okay, so this guy, he went full-time into entrepreneurship. He loved what he do, okay. He wanted to see computers and everywhere, even though he was ousted from his CEO position for like 10 years from the own company he created by himself, okay? And he was 30 years of old age and he didn't have anything to do. He was ousted from the CEO because he was not ready. He had a different tactic, he was this and that. And then he went to India to do meditation, to learn about life, to learn about this. And he created his own company when he came back. And once he did that, after 5 or 10 years, Apple took him back. Apple bought his own company, okay? Just think about it. It's about being ready, right? When he was ready, he got the thing, he got the message, he got the value, he got the learning, and he provided it to us now. Now look at Apple today. How big is Apple, right? Like, everyone wants to have an Apple product because Steve Jobs made it that way, okay? He was the best marketer, he was the king, okay? Because he never gave up, he was resilient, he was a lifelong learner, so you have to be that, okay? So entrepreneurship is all about that, okay? Maybe you can learn in the beginning, a couple of years to get, go into jobs, get experience, and then come back to your ventures, okay? So what I'm doing right now is I am going to entrepreneurship directly, okay? So let's say, a lot of people told me to start it on the side hustle, okay? There's two kinds of entrepreneurship you can do these days, okay? Like, depending on how you commit, okay? Some people committed to it fully, some people commit to it, little by little. They started with the side hustle. And when the side hustle becomes bigger than their normal jobs, then they move to the side hustle completely, okay? I probably should have done that, however, I am content. I am happy with what I'm doing right now, okay? I am enjoying every day of my life. I am grateful that I have this life. I am grateful to Almighty that He has provided me these great gifts, okay? Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. That's in my religion I say thanks to Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, okay? Because I'm Muslim, okay? Anyway, so that's the thing, guys, and that's all about entrepreneurship. It's very important you go do whatever you love, okay? Otherwise you sometimes in your career span, you'll feel miserable because you would not love the job you would do, okay? Because, society pushes you to do something you do not want to do, okay? You don't want to do. So I've seen this example. A lot of my friends, I've graduated in the same way, right? And so for me, I love robotics, I love building businesses, I love energy automation industry, right? So I'm gonna work on that after I finish these ventures. And my friends, they used to love similar kind of things. However, due to the society's pressure, they had to take a job that they didn't want, okay? They had to go to a field that they didn't want it, okay? And do you think how it's going to turn out, right? I have seen plenty of examples before, okay? Before us, like people, there's there was millions and billions of people before us, right, who went to this kind of similar things and they didn't like it, right? So it's all about your liking, it's all about you, it's all about your passion, okay, my friends? So today I'm going to encourage you to come to entrepreneurship, okay? And I know it's going to be hard, it's going to be difficult, it's going to be a lot of obstacles, there's going to be a lot of challenges, there's going to be a lot of problems, okay? There's going to be a lot of failures, there's going to be, but it's a part of the journey, okay? And if you want to thrive, okay, if you want to be in the 20%, you have to work like hell, right? So that's it, my friend. With that being said, I encourage you to take up entrepreneurship, even if it's a side hustle, even if it's a full-time venture, doesn't matter, okay? And if you have any queries, if you have any advice from me, or if you need any advice from me, because I've been learning for like last 3 to 5 years about business, about robotics, okay, just write to me, just ask me, okay, just comment, okay, just I will bring out my time and help you, okay? Because I'm committed to helping others. I'm committed to providing value to the world, okay? It's all about value, my friend. It's all about value, okay? I give you value, you give me value, okay? It's all about that. It's a chain, it's a cycle. And the people who understand this before, they become the producers in the chain, okay? And I hope you become that. Guys, with that being said, I hope you have a great day, and let's meet on the other side of the cycle. Bye bye.